Hi and welcome back to the drum animation with MIDI. Beforehand, on the last video, we put in this timeline here and we've positioned this drumstick. So this is the timing, the actual timing for the stick itself to put it into the right place in the world. So that's the drumstick right there. And as you can see, it's got a fixed timing point just there, which I've moved it up, moved it across, and just whapped these controls in to make it fixed. Made them all constant, as you can see. I've then now put in the stick information for the crash symbol. So to save a bit of time, just to make sure you understand what that actually is, this is the timing for the right stick for the previous one, and this is the new timing for the new stick. So all we've done is gone into the actual script itself, and we've said run. We've gone over here, done our channel 10, we've done the ride symbol, but this time we've put it onto the stick. Now bear in mind that we were using this stick function and not the one above it. So let's close that down so you get it right. There's the stick itself, so choose that bit first, then run, then choose the channel 10, and then the crash symbol 2, which is the one we're playing with. But so we're putting the crash symbol 2 timings onto the stick. Okay, I did in that particular case, I made it about 60, but I think you get away better with probably about 60, well, probably 55. So in here you would have put 55, you put in your rotate one in there, you put your 55 in there, add to the scene, and then press the assignment button. So what we end up with is now we've got a stick in here which is in the same time spans as this one. So I've now done two things. I've got the 3 space set up. I've got the timing in for the drum. So if we just pop along with the drum, you can see that that is going in and off of there. Okay. Right. So at the same time as that, I've gone to the actual crash itself. Now I'm going to open this right up so you can see. Now, these are different rotation values in here. So what I've done with the actual crash, if you look, if I move it, it's moving quite a lot compared to what it did before. So all I've done is gone through on the crash and I've moved this part of it using your normal controls here. So I've used the rotate up and down there, okay, and I've used a bit of left and right to spin it and a bit of the other one to make it wobble left and right. And what you ideally want to get is it wants to be a fairly smart one to start with and then slowly decay away. And it can wobble around quite happily, that's fine. But towards the end, it's got to come stable, okay? And then what I did, I added the same start there as I had on the end here. So effectively, it copied that particular one there and popped it into that one there. And that ensured that this then ended up where it finished, where it started. Okay, now you can see also it's got the X rotate, it's got the Y rotate, and it's got the Z rotate. So that's why I've got differences now in here, which if you played that back very quickly across there, you can see it's quite a fair old wobble. Okay, and it finishes off. So that's a bit more of a, like we did, this was quite a small sort of animated bit there. This is a lot harder and a lot more activity going on. So you do expect him to hit it a bit higher. So this is why this is a little bit higher. In fact, it could be way back here if you wanted to make it a little bit more dramatic. So that's basically that bit done. But the thing you need to worry about now is that the actual timings on the stick, you can see here that it's doing it quite a few times. So you might in fact just decide that you want it on there, let it ring, and then finish it off. So I'll show you how to do that because you can do it quite easily with this. So if I just take that middle bit out completely, let's do that a bit better than that. So we'll mark it from here. to there, and I'll delete that bit out. So now I've got the initial marking, okay, and it wobbles off. Okay, so that there is just striking it once and taking it off. So you can either leave it with the one in the middle, or you can just take it with the one dash off of that. Okay, so that's basically that part of the bit we wanted to see. And if you want to see, okay, so instead of it being multiple hits like we had on here, so I hope that's of help to you anyway. So do have fun with your animation, and it's been nice talking to you. Take good care. Thank you for listening.